Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna be reacting to Amberlynn Reid.
Hey you guys, so don't mind the setup here. This is really the best that I got for now. This is kind of like just something that is kind of weighing on my mind, and I'm about to admit something kind of shocking and just the whole bit. And I really want to go to La, which is La Hacienda, and Destiny didn't really feel like it, so I was like, okay, what about Texas Roadhouse? And she's like, okay, and I'm like, cool. Being fat, eating in public, because there's a lot of people who, even just skinny people, don't want to eat in public. They feel like people are judging them, looking at them, criticizing what they're eating, this and that. And I have never had that like feeling of like, oh, people are looking at me while I eat. Like, even when I was in like elementary school, I would eat other kids' foods. Not even kidding. This is an example. Like, there was this rice thing that my elementary school had, and it was just like this ball of rice, like a hill of rice. I can't even explain it. And nobody liked it but me. So I'd be like, hey, do you want that? And I just take it off their tray. Like, I didn't even care. And then when I got into middle school, still didn't care. High school, didn't care. Like, I got free lunches, but then the foster home I was in, like, she also gave me money for school lunches, so I was having free lunch, and then I also bought another lunch, and I just didn't care what people thought of me, like, in the slightest bit. And then as I grew older, like, going into restaurants and stuff, like, I just felt like another person eating in a restaurant. Like, everyone has to eat. That is your key to survival. That and water. Like, I don't know. But until recently, I have catched myself feeling more self-conscious than I've probably ever felt in my life regarding eating in public. I've gained a lot of weight, as you guys know, and as you guys can tell, like, hello, how you doing? And lately, I have been having to ask just for peer tables instead of kind of hoping to fit into booths, because back about 100 pounds ago, I was able to squeeze into pretty much any booth. There was maybe a couple where it was like, that's not even possible for someone who weighs 250 pounds, so let alone me. Now,
at this point, did she weigh 350? All 2016. 3 years ago, so yeah. She basically gained 100 pounds each year. That's kind of wild. Man, this video's old. Her hair was so pretty then.
It's almost like impossible to fit in booths. And I mean, there's possibly a booth at this Chinese buffet I used to go to a lot that I can fit in, only because I can scoot the table and this and that. But even that gets complicated because the person sitting across from me is like the table's like up against them, so I have more room. It's just a whole mess. We went into Texas Roadhouse today, and when we went to go sit down, there was this girl who, you know, to me looked like she was maybe like 50 pounds bigger than me. I can't really say. I asked Destiny, like, I have this like crazy thing where if I see someone that's like really morbidly obese like I am, I'll literally ask whoever I'm with, hey, is that person bigger than me? I don't know why. It's sick.
Insecurities. I think she's been in denial since 2016, and she's still in denial now, to be honest. That was me. That's still kind of me now. Just like, every time that I would gain weight, I would look back and I'd be like, oh, I'm not that fat, even though I'm like 300 pounds. Like,
her, I'm like, oh, that helps. But to me, she looked like she was about 50 pounds bigger than I was. Either way, we were both like super huge in the restaurant, and she was also sitting at a table with her like chunky friend, and I couldn't help but almost like judge this morbidly obese girl. Like, I am morbidly obese and I'm worried about other people judging me, but yet I'm sitting there almost like judging this girl. Like, I wouldn't say I was like judging her like, oh my god, this big girl's in a restaurant. I was more so looking at her thinking, I'm so sad for her. Like, I'm sad that she's obese. And
Be sad for yourself.
And I noticed how other people stared at her, yet I never noticed how people stare at me. And it's like, it really opened my eyes, like, do people look at me that way too and I just don't notice it? But I noticed it was somebody else? Like, does that even make sense? Like, it was like a whole thing. And then I really almost didn't even want to sit there because I felt like we were going to draw attention to me because it's two really big girls. And I don't know, like, I was feeling really odd when we first got there. And I didn't tell Destiny, obviously. I didn't like share those emotions because I don't expect anyone to understand how I feel. And it's like, when the girl stood up to leave, I hadn't even gotten my food yet. And it's like, I couldn't stop staring at her. Like, all I could think about was like, I'm so sad for her. Like, why is she eating out? I did think that at one point. Like, what the fuck? I am morbidly obese myself. I should be. I don't know this girl. Didn't talk to her. Literally, she was sitting in front of me for a solid 15 minutes. So I knew nothing about her. I don't know how she feels. Nothing. But it's like, I feel like I do because we're both like the same size. And I don't know. Like, I almost wanted to grab her and just be like, eat healthy, lose weight. It was just a really weird sensation. And I almost feel like it was more so like I wanted to like say that to myself, and I was almost mad at that girl for being there to make me feel these emotions because these are emotions I need to be feeling for myself. I never felt so just like self-conscious and like so aware of the fact that I am a fat girl eating in a restaurant till today. And I still, like, I ordered fried pickles, I ate like 3 breads, I ordered like seasoned rice, mashed potatoes, and pulled pork. And I didn't finish all the food. That was like way too much. Like, I was so full. I was dying in the way. I know there was like recently where I was so thirsty. I don't know what it was. Like, I got off of work and I was just like dying. I didn't drink
Diabetes.
anything at work. I didn't eat anything at work. And I had 3 glasses of diet soda in a row. And I literally look at him and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just really thirsty today and I don't know why. Like,
You're thirsty and instead of getting water, you get diet soda. Girl.
I shouldn't have to explain myself, but I felt like I needed to because I'm fat. I don't know. It was just really weird. I love how it's convenient and easy, but I hate how it's like making me feel. I'm scared that I'm gonna break a chair one day. I've never broken furniture in my life. But it's like,
Then stop. This was 2016. It's 2019. She's almost 600 pounds. Like, I'm fat too, you know? Like, I get it. It's hard, but it's like at some point you gotta realize that, like, you're gonna fucking die if you don't stop.
even just sitting down today at Texas Roadhouse, I was scared I was gonna break the chair. Like, it is just little things like that. And I really felt like beady eyes were on me all day in the restaurant. I just feel horrible about it. And I don't want to admit this, but the last time that we went to Destiny's grandparents' house and we all ate together, I feel like everyone is judging me. Just looking at me, looking at my plate, wondering how much I'm getting. And I get terrified to like get a lot. I get terrified to even go up for like a second helping of anything. It's not okay, honestly. And the only way it could be okay is
I get it when I'm binge eating and not dieting, not trying. All I want to do is eat, and I get so conscious. People look at me, they're like, oh, look at the fat bitch getting the seconds, you know? So I feel for her, but like, you have to put some effort in. I don't know.
maybe like I'll start wanting to lose weight more and trying to lose weight more, so I stop feeling this way, because I feel like the smaller I get, maybe the less I'll feel this way. So I don't know. If you guys have this issue, just know that you're not alone. it's just recently started for me. So anyways, totally random, but I wanted to share it. I still hope you guys enjoyed this video, and just remember you're not alone. I'm a crazy person, so I can relate to a lot.
Okay, so June 1st, 2016. I'm gonna see to find one 2019, but June 1st, around there. 4 weeks. June 5th, 2019. 100 days away and days 8 to 11.
So just really quickly, I want to put my weight right here. Hey guys, so it's May 13th, day 8.
It's ready.
£566.8. That is very, very bad. So that means from the last time I told you guys my weight, which was not yesterday because it was Mother's Day, I didn't weigh in because I had breakfast in bed, forgot because I was in a rush because we had plans. It was a whole situation. But I am up 3.2 pounds, which I totally get because I have been eating horrid the last 2 days. A lot of fast food. Again, still really swollen. No excuses. I should be eating less.
Saying I'm really swollen is an excuse.
Less calories. It's literally that simple. So today is Monday and it's a new start, a new week, and I really want to get back into that mindset that I had before where, you know, binging was not an option. I wouldn't say I've binged per se, but I've been overeating every day pretty much, which isn't good. I have to keep beautiful people. It is May 14th, day 9. So as you can tell, I'm looking a little extra, like more crazy and more hot mess like than usual, or at least in my opinion. I've had a long day today, a lot of cleaning, which for me, I don't mind. I honestly enjoy cleaning if I can do it. It's just the last year I didn't do much because it was hard. But I'm kind of to the point where I'm forcing myself, no matter how swollen I get, no matter how much pain I'm in, I'm forcing myself. And when I had my own apartment before I moved here, I was super crazy about everything being clean. Always loved everything clean. So now that I'm able to start cleaning more, it makes me feel so much better because it's kind of therapeutic. I don't know, it's like this weird thing. But I'm just forcing myself through the pain, and it just feels really good to do some dishes. Like, it's really weird. Like, the things that you take for granted. So I actually did not weigh in today. I utterly and completely forgot, which is ironic because this is 100 days of weighing in. I'm struggling with a lot of overeating. I am just eating when I'm bored. I'm eating when I'm happy. I'm eating when I'm sad, when I'm depressed, when I'm feeling lonely. I filled out some weight loss help forms, but I never sent them in. I never went and gave them because I was like, oh, I got this. I could do this by myself because I was doing really good. But obviously, I don't got this. I can't do this by myself right now. It's like, I know how to lose weight, but I'm not doing any of it. Like, I need a group of people to help me with that. And
your whole ass YouTube channel to make a change. And you being swollen, I don't know how. I'm pretty sure she has diabetes, like, for a fact. The fact that she was really, really thirsty on the other video from 2016 and just drinking Diet Coke, that's not gonna help you. And I'm saying this from a personal experience because that has happened to me, and my feet have gotten really swollen because of diabetes. And all the pasta, grains, like rice, all the rice she eats, that all turns to sugar and just makes her more swollen and worse. It's not just the sodium.
I don't know if I told you guys this. I might have told you in a live stream, but I don't want to show you the name or anything. They ended up sending me another packet. Let me see if I can show you guys. They ended up sending, okay, there we go. They ended up sending me this whole situation. It's very like it was meant to be. So I'm going to refill this out, and it's not even for weight loss surgery. I'm filling this out to get help. This is just a weight loss center. They can help me in any sort of way, supply me with nutritionists, dietitians, teach me the ways of the world. It's not always, oh, Amberlynn, you're filling this out, so that automatically means you're getting weight loss surgery. No, that's not what that means. This just means I need help. This whole 100 days of weighing in has turned into more of like 100 days of checking in and letting you guys know kind of where I'm at, where I'm standing, what's going on. It's been a lot, and I do need help, and it feels good to kind of admit that. So today is day 10, May 15th, and I did not weigh myself. I'm actually currently filling out the...
Does it take that long to weigh yourself? Like a couple of seconds.
Finishing filling this out. Some of the questions on there ask things like, have you lost weight in the past? How long have you been 100 pounds overweight? You know, what have you done to lose weight? And just like so much. I normally wouldn't be filming right now. All day today I have been struggling so hard with anxiety. It's just...
That's the thing about being really overweight. Your anxiety gets really, really bad. And like, I mean, skinny people get really bad anxiety too, but like, when you're really overweight, when you're having all this problem, you start getting scared. You're like, oh shit, what's this? What's that? What's going on in my body, you know? And you just get anxiety from out of nowhere.
Here's my weigh-in. Hello everyone. So it is May 16th, day 11.
Hello. It's ready. £566.4.
Down 0.4 pounds. Not a victory, but it's also not a fail. It's nothing to be mad about, but I have been overeating. So I'm just glad I'm not binging at this moment. I'm actually fasting today. I like to do a 16. It's so easy to eat over your calories. It's almost like mind-boggling how easy it is, especially someone like me who like...
But if you ate non-processed things and like healthy-ish things, it's not as easy to go over your calories, you know?
My stomach is so stretched, and such a large amount of food is normal for me, which I hate that more than anything. Like, I love watching people do what I eat in a day videos, because it's like, in comparison, it's just crazy. Like, especially people who don't count calories, don't count servings, and you kind of just see how much they eat. Like, an example, I was recently watching a YouTube video, and they were doing the letting the person order my food in front of me or whatever, that challenge that's going on, and they got a foot long, and the person was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to eat all this. And I'm just thinking in my head, I could eat probably a foot long and a half. Probably not, maybe 2 foot longs. It depends, but it's just like, eating a foot long for me is so easy. But like, when I go to Subway, I always...
That was me in high school. Literally me in high school. Middle school. I could eat so fucking much.
Usually just I do get a foot long, but I usually just stick with simple ingredients. I'll have like turkey and lettuce, olives, and onion. That's like my go-to. So it's not like super jam-packed, but it's like a foot long for me is like totally normal. But to the average person, like, it's hard to finish. And it's just like, things like that just really eye-opening, and I'm just like, yeah, I need to do something about, I need to shrink my stomach, you know what I'm saying? And just teach.
You just gotta train your stomach. Basically, just drink a lot of water, honestly. That's like the most basic ass shit that you hear everywhere. Drink a lot of water. And then eat. And then, like, to me, if I eat too much, I can't eat the bread anymore. I just eat like the vegetables and the whatever. I just can't eat the bread. It's so much. Like, I have a lot of problems binge eating, especially when I get really high. Like, I would eat hella McDonald's, hella food, Uber Eats. It's really bad, to the point where like I felt so gross that I would literally puke.
Myself to eat less, just naturally. It's hard. I'm a work in progress. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting. I'm actually going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Well, I'm obviously morbidly obese too, you know, and I'm trying to make a difference. I'm trying to lose weight, trying to get on a diet, calorie count, whatever. And yeah, I understand that it's hard, but it's like, at some point, you should realize and like think, like, a bitch gonna die. I hope your day is going well. And if not, that tomorrow will be much better.